I've got to hide the viewfinder or else I look at myself and I need to look at these guys. Airplanes! This campus has so many airplanes flying so low because we're so close to Pearson Airport. It gets frustrating, it gets maddening because they're always in the background. Hoi hoi everybody, my name's Ted and this is my show and we're going to jump right into things. I'm healthy again, everybody! I no longer have the plague! So jumping right into things, here's an update on my monthly challenge. But first, preface. Canadian Thanksgiving was this weekend, last weekend, this weekend. They're the same thing, really. Canadian Thanksgiving is the time where families come together in Canada and celebrate being Canadian. We have a different Thanksgiving than you because we were discovered on a different date. People like to wonder that. But Canada and America, we're not the same thing. Hey, Will, say hi to my people.
Hi to your people.
Word to your mother.
Word to your father and mother.
Okay, get out. Okay, so Canadian Thanksgiving food is really, really good, except it's typically the same stuff you guys eat, like turkey, stuffing, all that, except for my family. For some reason, we've decided that turkey is gross, because my mom decided turkey is gross, and that means we think turkey is gross. So we have roast beef, which is a nice trade-off, because roast beef is really delicious, and we actually had prime rib this year, which was fantastic, and we had it with Yukon Gold potatoes, asparagus, we had asparagus and cheese sauce, Caesar salad, croissants, and gravy. Gravy was good. And then for dessert, we had pumpkin pie, and that was basically Thanksgiving meal. There was just a lot of it. So that was Thanksgiving. But over Thanksgiving, there's my update on my monthly challenge, was that I didn't get any crunches done. Well, I got one day of crunches done. But what that means is, and I did the calculations, I have very few days of crunches left to get to the 1,000. So that means I'm doing 60 crunches a day, which is 4 sets of 15. That's very painful when you're doing weighted crunches. But I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be great. So what I noticed from Thanksgiving is that I really missed my family, and university is great, but family is nice too. You know, I missed my friends while I was home, but I also miss my family when I'm here, and I miss most of all, my parents and my sister, but I also really miss my dogs and my cat, even though my cat only visited me for like 12 minutes and then left me. Salem, why do you hate me? Also, on my way back, I was able to bring back a soft shell case for my guitar, which is nice because now it's portable around campus, but I was also able to bring back coffee whitener, which is nice. And as well, I was able to bring back all my vitamins and stuff that I forgot in London. So now I've got all my stuff back for the health things. Also, I was able to bring back whey protein. Oh my god! Ow! I gotta show you guys this. And I gotta do it on my cell phone because I don't want to lose my framing here. This is Will, shirtless, eating a Pop-Tart. Say hi, Will.
Hi, Will.
Yeah, this... And then he's drinking tea at the same time.
I'm out of milk, so that's just an abortion.
So yeah, that's my neighbor. That's Will. And speaking of Will and Evil Monkey, who said Evil Monkey? I said Evil Monkey. XX Evil Monkey X. Check out their channels right here. The Chaos Vlog is coming. So back to what I was saying with the whey protein. My friend Andrew and I are starting to synchronize our schedules so that we can go to the gym. And we're going to set out a daily schedule. We're not going to go daily, but we're going to have a daily schedule when we can meet up. We're going to go every other day. But we'll have set times where we know that we don't have classes and we have time between class and life that we can go to the gym and start working out and pumping the irons. And noting that we're going to the gym, I've noticed that I have sort of started losing sight of my main goal, and that brings us to... That's right, it's question time. So let's get some questions going. So my first question is from Rachel Becca, and she asks, her first question is if I'd be able to post a before picture of before I started the weight loss, and a picture of how I am now side by side. So here you go. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. That's kind of a nice comparison. Her second question is, how much weight am I planning on losing? Now, before I get to that, I'd like to explain to you what my general outset was from the beginning and what it is now. From the beginning, I was doing the 1,500 calorie diet, which was great. I did a lot of months of that, and it got me to where I am now. Then I had this revelation, and this is going back to where I started losing sight of the goals before the little Cupid flew by. Weight loss is not the same as fat loss. I'm doing fat loss now, which is good, because that also means muscle gain. The problem with muscle gain and fat loss is that you don't necessarily lose weight, you lose fat and you get trim, which is nice. So I'm building lean muscle, and I am getting my tripod kicked. So muscle gain and fat loss is not the same as weight loss, whereas in weight loss you have a specific target goal of weight, which I technically do. I want to get around the 250 range, which is another 40 pounds, but I'm going to take my time with it in so much as I am going to be doing a lot of weightlifting, and I'm going to be doing a lot of cardio training, and I am going to be eating healthier, but I'm not going to be doing all this with a specific weight goal. I'm doing this with a specific goal of getting to a healthy size. So thanks for that question. I hope I was able to answer it. And now we're going to move on to a question from Eric Bizarro, and he asks, I'm standing on an island. One kind of food to get me through the next week, because Jesse Eisenberg is going to save me after that. What is it? That's a very difficult question, because I used to be a very meat and taters kind of guy, but then I started this diet and I realized how much I love vegetables and other things like that. So the one thing I think I would have to eat, it's hummus and pitas, because as long as I have like an unlimited supply of it, it's hummus, like roasted red pepper hummus and pitas, because that is delicious. That's my new potato chip. It's just yum. I've actually got pitas in my room right now, and I want hummus. My next question is from Mariana, and she asks, 2 questions, again with the double questions. Thank you for these. They give me a lot to talk about. Would I rather be attacked by 1 horse-sized chicken or 100 chicken-sized horses? And I will tell you that it's 100 chicken-sized horses. Because A, yeah, horses bite, but if they're chicken-sized, I can kick them. And I don't think it's an animal rights thing when they're attacking you. Also, when I was a child, I was chased by a chicken at the Western Fair in London. And it was a scarring moment because it charged at me. And if one of those chickens was horse-sized and it charged at me, and chickens are brutal. Horses I think would be fun if they're tiny, but a horse-sized chicken would kill me, and I don't want to get dead. Rule number 1 of my life is don't get dead, and I don't want to get dead. The second question is, if I won a trip to a country, what would it be? That's a difficult question, but you know, at the same time, very easy, because there's so many countries that I'd love to go to, but the one that I need to live in is Ireland. I've never been there yet. I feel really connected to that country, and I really want to get there someday, but if I won a trip to Ireland, and it was like, even if it was 1 week, I would love it so much. So thanks for all those questions, and thanks for even all the questions that I haven't answered in the video. I read them all, and they all mean a lot, especially all the kudoses and the keep goings. Thank you so much for those.
Got a puffy vest, got a puffy vest, puffy vest.
So thanks so much for watching. I ask that you do subscribe, you do like, and you do comment below. Follow me on Twitter at LindenBoy95, and it is now my prerogative to tweet more often, at least 3 tweets a day. And who doesn't want to hear from me 24/7? Right?
Me.
Right? Right? Shut up, Will. Thanks for watching. My name's Ted, and I'll see you next week.